welcome from South Africa. So our team is called Vaultron, and we are part of the MTN TADHack in South Africa. So what we did is we made use of Status, one of the global sponsors, and within Status there's a project called Embark, which makes use of the Ethereum blockchain. It helps you build decentralized applications. So we'll walk you through exactly what we did and how we did it. Hello? Okay, so our idea evolves around storing private and intellectual information on the blockchain. How we do this is by formulating a smart contract. Well, the vault itself is also a contract, and within that smart contract we have different sub smart contracts. So I'll explain this now in more detail. So we'd have different key holders, and each of these key holders would then use their keys to uh, formulate a private key, and that private key is what is used with the information that you upload for the smart contract and onto the Ethereum blockchain. So where could we use this kind of technology? Well, anything that involves sort of digital information. It could be used for intellectual property, contractual wills, some of the examples. Um, Even social media account details could be stored on there, photos. And so I'd like to give a short example of how this could be used. So MTN Global would like to formulate a smart contract using the different stakeholders, MTN South Africa and Iran, and then a special startup which they're looking to fund. So they'd formulate a contract on saying that they'd like to release certain funds or um, information. So these funds would have a key which would unlock those funds. So they'd release the key. So they'd form the smart contract. Each of these key holders would have their own key, which would make their private key. And then MTN Global would then either on a specific event or after time has elapsed, they would extend the time of the contract, or they'd allow the funds to be released. And then each of those stakeholders would need to use their key to unlock the funds. So, how could we possibly make a profit out of this? We could add a small fee on release of the contract. So then we also looked at then thinking about how in a local setting here in South Africa, where we have townships, possible use of this technology, and that would be, we thought about when you go to create a new record at the police station on reporting an theft or a crime or even rape. That evidence or report which you create would be locked in a vault, and then can only be unlocked by the key holders, which could be a court or judge and even witness. So after you logged in, you can see in here. Here we have the vault address, and then also you can see you can create different contracts within that. So then I'd just like to show you here. Here we have the vault address. Here's the vault, and then also here you can use, these are the different keys which the stakeholders would use to formulate their private